Welcome to Champagne. Can't do it. We leaving it this time. We not starting over. But welcome to Champagne Confidential. You should already know these are luxury conversations that just the plain old nobody, they're not supposed to hear it.
Yeah, so if you're in the room, just consider this your invitation, okay? Yeah.
We go. Y'all gotta excuse us. I'm Stylezz Lifestylist. I teach women how to get into rooms they were not
Yes.
born in.
And I am Money Muse. I teach women how to own those rooms. So, boom. Let me open this shit.
Oh, well, I don't feel bad no more.
I'm scared to open this like this.
Mine was loud. It was like,
Okay, is yours loud now? Okay, hold on. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Does this come off like this? Okay, whoa. I feel like a jackass. Okay, hold on.
please be
There it goes.
careful. Drink
Okay.
responsibly, folks, while we're here.
Please drink responsibly. I don't think this is gonna work with me like this.
What kind of, you got the, like, you got a real cork?
Yeah, how does this work?
You need a, did you take the cage off?
I did.
And so, yeah, not,
Oh no, maybe I'm not.
yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Don't mind us.
Okay, fuck. All right, I'm here. Let me put an ice cube in it.
See, that's what we get by trying to be all fancy and cute. Looking crazy.
Looking crazy.
We gonna get it together.
And I did not even chill it, so I got like ice cubes. Please excuse my project. All right. All right.
My project.
Not being
That's a
paid for it.
cute wine bottle. I mean,
It's not
wine bottle.
This champagne. I can't show you the name, but yeah. Well, damn. They got the different colors. This is a different flavor. They got flavors and stuff.
Tell
but
me
yeah.
what's your flavor. Tell me what's your flavor. Where is Craig David?
Huh?
Don't mind me. Cheers. I don't know.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
So, who we poured?
All right.
We are going to get into this current pour, though.
Yes.
Let's get down to business.
Yes. Let's get to it.
Currently on the interwebs, well, on my algorithm, I don't know about nobody else's. It's a lot of women talking about like how men do not approach them anymore. Like they just don't get approached by men. Like, do you?
That problem, I think it's more like, I don't know, but I can't agree with that atmosphere though. I can't agree with it. Like, I think it's more like they're not well equipped to assess now because they're used to women being a certain way. And now they don't know what they're going to get because women have literally in like mass quantity and speeds woken up to a lot of shit.
Yeah. Wait,
A lot
so
of women are
immediately
not.
you like, I get it. Like, I get why dudes don't approach women, basically, is
Mhm.
what you're saying. So
Yeah.
that brings me to the topic for tonight is why some women get chosen and others get ignored.
Okay.
Ding. Oh,
Yep.
should we do this again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, we do that. So to me, men didn't stop approaching women, kind of like you said. They didn't stop necessarily approaching women. They just stopped approaching certain types of women, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just to be honest, you know.
I feel like men are preying on women differently.
What do we
If that makes
preying
sense.
on women?
It's always been a prey and predator game. You know what I'm
Like Pepe
saying?
Le
Either you're the
Pew.
prey or the predator. Yeah. So you have to learn, like, and I was of course raised by, me and a lot of men. Like, predator wise, that's where I'm thinking about this. So being a prey, they realize, I'll use this for example. When you kill a spider, it automatically knows like it's something in there, like in its like type of spider world or whatever, like how humans are. It's like in your DNA. It transfer over so they know how to hide smarter, the spiders are like observing like how that one died and they're observing how to hide smarter. So prey is learning how to look at marriage a lot smarter. Women are looking at education a totally different way. Women are looking at each other different ways because you have this pick Misha conversation and being too stupid for a man. You have those different type of conversations, and the predator is now looking at how can I market this now? How can I market? Because their overall goal is still just wanting to fuck and
Mm,
spend money and make them look good.
mhm.
So women are out here investing in themselves. They already putting money in themselves. So the men are having to kind of reevaluate, what to do. And some are just choosing to become the woman, but others who are still wanting that because they're here for the chase.
Yeah,
They're here for it. So they're going fucking nuts
yeah,
because there's no reason that they have to appeal to you to make you look their way and for them to like not you chase them, but for them to have something.
yeah, like, so I feel like there
Mhm.
is approachability and then there's, like, intimidation. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, you can't be out and expect a dude to approach you, 1, if you in a pack of bitches. That's for 1.
No, no.
2, sometimes your body language, sometimes our facial expressions, like, we pride ourselves on resting bitch face. But
Mhm.
sometimes that shit will keep your potential husband away just because you at a social event. It don't even have to be the club. You could be at a social event and you
Mhm.
standing there like, and you
To your
think
makeup,
you just
your
chilling,
makeup.
but
Yep. Yeah.
you look like the angry
Yeah.
black bitch over in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course,
Yeah.
a dude is not gonna approach you. And then we ain't even gonna talk about the Me Too movement, like what that did to the courting process. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is out here afraid to approach a bitch because
Yeah.
either he weird, sorry, real life motorcycles going down the street. I don't know if y'all they having a ball. It's a little warm in Detroit, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feeling
The babies, the
themselves.
bikers are out, baby. The big boys, the big dogs.
No, but like a dude will try to approach a woman and he's a weirdo or he thirsty or you know what I'm saying? Just all these different
Yeah.
things. Just like, dang girl, shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
do you want them to
Yeah.
approach you or no? Do you want to talk to dudes or like? And I feel like also we've lost a lot of the femininity. Like now it's the whole thing of now I'm looking to a man to provide me my soft life. And it's like, no, you should already be soft without
Yeah.
me.
And I think the conversations are going wrong also as well. Because we all know the bottom line for us as the women is that we want the money. Even if we don't need it from somebody, we want it. And let's just cut it. Let's just stop the conversation that you don't want it. You want that motherfucking money, okay? So you want the money, but you can't approach a man thinking I'm not approach or like when he approaches you, um, you can't what you this and that, what you this and that, what you this and that, and I don't bring nothing to the table. Yeah, you're not supposed to bring nothing to the table. Do not bring nothing to
But
that
don't
goddamn
announce
table.
it.
But don't announce it. Don't do certain things. Don't have this, like you said, your body language. I'm really big on appearance, makeup. I'd rather see you trying, bitch, than not at all. I understand you have this whole notion too where some girls are like, well, I'm natural, this and that. That's fine. But you're not getting approached compared to a girl who put on some makeup and probably is whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She may not be as pretty as you, but the bitch tried.
Yeah.
And the man is looking at that because the man's value is in your appearance.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's another thing too. And then that's what disarms. See, men are on men, and then them having a beautiful woman with them. That's what's disarming other men saying, well, he got this beautiful woman. He's taking care of her. It's something, it goes back to that matriarch and that patriarch and that marriage shit. But still, that woman is his disarmament. And if you out here looking like a natural Billy Goat bitch, then I don't know what to tell you.
I used to say it like if those of y'all who know me, y'all know my previous works. But I used to say it back then on my other show. Um, you can't be walking around with the same ponytail for 7 years and expect this
No,
nigga to like still be like head over heels attracted to you. Like you have to switch it
no.
up. You have to like
Yeah,
he should know who
yeah,
coming home to. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Do something a little different. It don't necessarily even you don't have to go all out, get highlights and all that
Mhm.
other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I recommend it. But
I do too.
switch it up. Wear a different outfit. Act a little different. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Talking a different dialect, talking a different accent. You know what I'm saying? Like just
Learn something new.
bitch, just
Like,
stop
grow
being boring.
yeah, yeah, and like you said with your hair, you can grow with your hair color, like, you can start with highlights, you can start with little things here and there, then you can start just doing all the front or maybe the back, maybe you know what I'm saying? You can blend, you can fill out what colors, like, you can start doing that, and, like sorry, my alarm's going off, it's usually the time I'm, like,
Bling, bling,
being whatever, but yeah, I
bling,
agree with
bling.
you with that, like I agree. Do something with yourself. And then also, like, what do you think about like when women are even saying shit like with their body appearance or like they're dressing a certain way when they're going out? Because to me, I feel like I know we have a big discord around what you should be wearing, how to dress, all that shit. We understand that. But I feel like some women they dress desperate. And I'm not saying like it's because you got your titties out or something, you know what I'm saying? Because you can have a whole milkmaid outfit on and you look desperate in this area. Or you know what I'm saying? It doesn't look
I feel like the clothes are too tight. Like the clothes are too tight. BBL
span
culture. Um, like we
hygiene.
used to what they used to say, leave something to the imagination. Like I was taught like if you're showing tits, you can't show legs. If you're
Yeah.
showing legs, you
Yeah.
can't show tits. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
all the
Yeah.
rules, you know what I mean? Like if you're showing
Yeah.
belly, just show the belly, nothing else, you know, like
Can't show up from up here to down. Yeah.
we've
Yeah. Show
gotten
the
away
belly.
from
Yeah.
that. And I feel like getting approached
Yeah.
goes two ways. You know what I'm saying? It could be either
Yeah.
you too far feeling yourself, just to be honest, you too far feeling yourself, you too much, or you're not feeling yourself enough and you don't have enough confidence to so no, a dude is not gonna approach you because you're not even taking care of yourself. It's one thing to be natural. It's another thing to just be fucking lazy. Like I can't stand a
Mhm.
bitch that relies on I don't have to wear makeup because I'm naturally pretty. I'm naturally bitch. Shut up. Shut up. You still plain Jane smack me on a Tuesday, hoe. Like they be killing me.
Man.
Like,
Plain Jane.
girl.
Do your job, baby. Do your job. Do your job, Plain Jane.
So, but ain't nothing wrong with, to me, ain't nothing wrong with being natural. If that's what you're comfortable doing, if that's you, you know what I'm saying? You're beautiful. We're all beautiful. But don't try to shame me because I like a little
No.
contour. I like a little highlight. You know what I'm saying? I like to wear
Yeah.
lashes and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't do that. I was about to say
And
a
makeup
name.
is
I'm gonna
from the
stop.
cosmos. Like, makeup is from the cosmos. It's astrology. It's you making your own you becoming your own planet, your own world.
Well,
You know
you
what
know,
I'm
some of them
saying?
used to use it to like literally disguise themselves, like spiritual people, like the
Yeah.
moles and stuff on their face. Like
Yeah.
that's why they would wear makeup. Is one thing
Yeah.
I've learned. But we digress.
Yeah.
I could go on and on and on about these plain assholes wondering why won't a man talk to me? Maybe because you got that dyke like ponytail in your head.
Man, what? Wash your clothes, ladies. Do some hygiene, like for real, ladies. Cause like I know, like we've been seeing it a lot, and I don't know what's going on our team as the women, but the niggas telling us saying bitches, saying
No man should be telling you.
no man, there should be no man alive on earth that has said anything about, especially us black women. I'm sorry, I'm gonna throw us in there because we are number one in hygiene. Okay, there should be no reason why the word. Now I understand everybody had a bad day. I can understand some shit popped out. You got sick at one point, maybe something that happened. I can understand that. But you just regular, degular, busty, crusty, musty motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, no, y'all gotta get with that share, even that share 7 perfume, something. You gotta get something. I don't even care if you go to the damn Dollar Tree, all that damn spray, all that perfume they got up in there,
But you know
all
what?
that smelling good shit.
It's somebody for everybody.
Ugh. Well, keep them over there in the pig pens. I don't. I just
That is awful.
that's
That is
awful.
awful.
I mean,
No,
they're
but
saying
like,
people are smelling like dead bodies around here, and that
huh?
is
What?
not great.
Who?
Yeah. Anyway. Nothing. Well,
But I mean, okay, so do you find so like, you know, you're pretty, you're successful, you have your own shit. Do you find it hard? Like, do men approach you? Like, do
um, I think well, yeah, men do approach me. It's more about now what I'm attracting to approach me, if that makes sense. So I know when I get dressed in the morning and I do certain looks or certain things, I know what type of men are not going to approach me. So I know when I go in certain areas or just doing certain things, I know what type of men are not going to approach me. So I don't even be looking that way to think like, okay, because of course I'm universal. Okay, yeah, I'm fine for everybody. But my thing is, I'm not looking for everybody.
yeah,
So makeup to me is one, a repellent because it's gonna keep certain motherfuckers away from me. Two, having my own money is gonna keep me. It's not my money is not here to impress a man. My money is not here for me to make a man like me because he got money and he gonna like me because I got some money too. Only reason why a man like women with money is when they're trying to marry in. Like if you was like a Walton or
um,
something, and men are trying to marry into that to get your connects, to get that name, to get that bag with that. Other than that, men don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Okay. So you can have your money and he doesn't mind that. But I just know certain things I'm going to do for the day. I just know certain things are not going to approach me. And so that can expect what I want to approach me because that's more what I'm looking for anyway.
Yeah.
And so and then, and that's when I decided to go out the house. Cause I have become, I hate to say it, like a hermit crab since I've been like working from home, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
little things and it's easy for me to call and hey, bring this from the store, whatever. But yeah, I get approached, but I'm not I can see the scarcity because at one point, yes, ma'am, it was the wild, wild west. I will say about we could say 10 years ago. Motherfuckers
Wow.
every which way were bold.
Yeah,
Were bold.
yeah,
And that's really before I really think, of course, social media, especially TikTok. Like I'm not even gonna say YouTube and TikTok. I'm not gonna say anything else. Because the other ones, no. They contributed to this blow up of the mind of women realizing, um, you know, no. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
no.
yeah.
And then we're not getting approached by I mean, and then I'm not in the category of a submissive bitch.
And see, that's
So
the thing though, because like you look,
Mhm.
you have to put yourself in that realm, and that like it has to be
But
some.
black women are not gonna be that.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not gonna be that.
And like
We're not that.
I wonder like why, like
Well, the reason we're not gonna be put submissive is because we're not. And the thing about it is that's triangulation between black or men, them, the other women, black women. It's a triangulation between how they want us to act, and we're not doing that because we're regardless, they love to say we're on bottom, but we're not. We're always on top because they're always trying to use triangulation. Oh, these women are submissive. These women are like this. These women are blah 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 blah. And we're still like, okay, we go be with them hoes. Well, no, no. I thought that's what you want.
yeah,
I thought that's where you want to be.
yeah.
I thought, and see, you guys, and then black men are getting tricked out of their spot because here comes the white man who always wanted us. Oh yeah, you go over there with Sally Sue. Go take my sister down the street. She'll love fucking you, a nigger.
I could
But where's your sister?
not like hey,
Where's your sister? Where's your sister? I want to be because because our approach is we really want the black woman. That's the juicy pussy.
I would just think that it was always a scheme to like murder me or like I could not
Yeah,
rest. Like no shade to interracial dating, none of that. Like, love
of
is
course
love,
not.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? But like, I would always
you
have
see it
my
that way.
head on a swivel if I was with a white guy. And not even necessarily just him. Like, it could be one of those situations where you go with him to his friend's house. It's a bunch of them getting together for a
Yeah.
bonfire or some shit. And then everybody wakes up and your ass dead on the lawn and don't nobody know what the fuck happened. Like, it just be that type of shit. Like, You seen the fucking Murdoch
Yeah,
murders, like, I
yeah,
am
yeah, yeah,
streets. And
yeah,
then the more
yeah.
money they have sometimes, this
You're not gonna be found.
girl.
You'll be in a real get out situation.
So speaking of money, we gonna go ahead and move on to money moves with, of course, yours truly, Money Muse. And so I wanna know, because I know you know, because you know this is your shit. Where are the successful men actually?
Um, Fundraisers, charity events, they're on panels. So any type of I don't even care if it says if you're in the desert in Vegas and they're saying we have an oceanography panel coming this way, take your ass up there. Don't look desperate. You know what I'm saying? Especially in real estate, contractors open houses when they are looking at new development and they want to show you the model homes and they have like a big, event. Um, they may not look some, you got to kind of look at it. But
Yeah.
and this is when you ladies will learn how to break down an outfit, shoes, all that stuff, whatever. But you can kind of tell who's what. But um, those type of those type of events, those people are there. And I hate to say it, don't just target the men, okay? Target the women too. I'm not saying we'll get in a relationship with them, but they have a brother in some shit too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it may not just be that, you may fuck around and be girlfriends with somebody and her brother owns the
Some
fucking
type of mogul,
hospital.
some type of developer, some type
Yeah.
of yeah.
Or something. Or yeah, because she could be the agent and he's the contract. It doesn't matter, or something. But get to know the and genuinely get to know these people too. You know what I'm saying? Because then you can kind of gauge where you want to be with certain areas. But like all types of events. If you do sporting events, because I love sports. I'm a sports freak. But sporting events, the box office, I know ladies like to look on the floor.
Yeah.
I know you like to look there, but look more up in the box office. Kind of look at those when they're shopping in the restaurants. Go during different times of the day. Um, I know out here we got certain hotels by the forum.
Yeah.
You go during a
The
certain
Westin?
time. The Westin, baby, and then it's a very nice hotel. I stayed in there plenty times. So
So
yeah,
it sounds like you're saying that successful men aren't actually hard to find. They're just
not at
not
all.
where most women or people look for them, basically.
Well, I wouldn't even say that. I just feel like we said, that conversation between women that are being pick me's and women that are really trying to be naturally approached. We're living in a time of mixture approaching. Okay, we're in a mixed drink era. You have Tinder, you have these dating sites, then you have the people who are naturally that go out there that want to date, and then you have the ones who understand the classes in the dating, which is made up rules and shit, but still. And then you have different areas, because some people be like, oh, we can go to the casino and find a baller. You gonna find a gambler.
Yes. No.
You gonna find somebody in some debt, or
And it'd be
you
so
finding a
boring with the high rollers.
they be so boring. And I love going to casino. I love to go do whatever. But them high rollers be so
And it's
boring.
so serious, like
And they be scamming. Not saying that I'm not
not
me,
all of
everybody,
them.
but some
Allegedly.
people, yeah. Allegedly, some of them can be, what I'm saying. And then when they get into like taking other people's money and doing the sports betting, things like that. So you gotta just know, and then you gotta be approachable, like how you just talked about it. Like you gotta be approachable, girl. You can't
Successful
go in
men
there
are a little
looking desperate.
different. You know what I mean? For one, I feel like they go after what they want. So
Yeah,
if you're not being approached by successful men, obviously you're not something that they want. So you gotta like try to figure out if this is your goal to bag a
yeah.
successful dude. You gotta figure out, okay, what can I do to attract that type of dude? Or whatever
And I
type of
think
dude you're
ladies
looking for.
needed, yeah, and that's what I was about to say. You need to define what you're looking for, because I think everybody's like successful, successful,
What's
successful,
success
but
to
bitch,
you?
you don't look successful for a man to want you. And I'm not saying that you should be male-centered, but
Yeah.
that's what you're wanting. So
Yeah.
why not be put in a position of being wanted if
Yeah.
you are wanting to be wanted, you
Yeah.
know? If you don't wanna be chosen, if you wanna just live your life and be a pretty woman and go on like Maya, go do it. She don't give a damn. That girl look fine. That girl's fine as hell. Walking around married to her goddamn self. Chose her goddamn self. You know what I'm
But I
saying?
wonder if she crazy.
It don't matter. The bitch fine as fuck.
I just wonder.
She can be crazy all she want to. I don't think she's crazy. I really think she is. I think either she mad was. I don't know. I don't think she crazy. It's something there though. I'm not
Cause think about
disagreeing
it.
with.
J-Lo can't keep a dude for real, even though her and Ben
Yeah, well,
Affleck
we
doing
know that.
whatever right now. But Holly Berry finally found somebody because you know she was taking them down through there too.
And they was taking her down there through there too.
Mariah Carey.
Oh yeah, she's certified crazy. She's an Aries too, I think.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wonder, like,
Is she Aries like me? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. But I just be wondering.
I think she's like a March Aries. I mean, she is. I don't know, but I think Maya kind of too um didn't like getting fucked on by the industry.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
can
think
see
she
that.
like getting fucked on like
Yeah.
that. I think now you are right to where that made her crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking all the men like that and trying to yeah, she didn't like that. She didn't
Yeah.
like
In that
that.
regard, yeah, that'll make me drawn to myself too. Like, you know what? I'm straight. I
Yeah.
don't want to mess with none of y'all.
Let me marry myself. Let me protect myself. Let me have my own rights over my own self. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that happening. I can see that happening with her.
So would you
Cause she
agree with the statement that a lot of women aren't invisible, they're just in the wrong rooms?
yes, I truly do. I think they make themselves invisible. I
With
need
that
y'all to
raggedy
understand
ass ponytail.
with that raggedy ass shit, looking like the hell.
Ooh,
And Cam, you know that too. That
that meanwhile
energy,
energy.
like, yeah, because like even like where you work, okay, you know, where people approach you, like they talk to you completely different from other people. You know what I'm saying? Even from like previous jobs we both had, they approach is totally different, you know?
Mm,
And I just feel like you don't have to be the loudest clown in the room, of course, or the quietest one, but you need to have some type of some like leverage
yeah, definitely.
and you need to know where you are in the room. It's like, and I always put everything back to real estate. I always do that. Y'all know I do that. But if you got an ugly house and a pretty house and they're in the same corner
I
and
can't
you got
stand
an
no
open
ugly
house,
house.
you know what I'm saying? And let's just do it this way. Even if the pretty house, the kitchen's fucked off, people would be more willing to deal with a fucked off kitchen that's more prettier than they would somebody who just came looking like
Ooh,
Dawn
side
of the
giant.
Dead. Yeah. Looking like a dog that got buried up in Pet Cemetery. Yes.
Girl,
And you wanna say, "Oh, I'm looking good, I'm looking good." I'm not saying there's nobody for nobody, but the man you gonna get, he gonna come out of a
he
box
gonna
off the
stink.
third. He gonna stink. He gonna be a Ninja Turtle, baby. He gonna be with Master Splinter coming out that sewer, baby. And don't be mad when that nigga come to you and be like, "What's up, shawty?" And you mad, cause that's what you attracting because you wanna be a natural ass motherfucker. Be natural all you want to. And
Ooh.
I'm not saying nothing about and I think the ladies need to understand too, it's a difference between natural and being a black natural. Let's just throw that out there too. Because black women, we have a different type of natural shit. We have that are natural versus just some natural ass shit. Okay. Black women have a different natural from what
Yep.
we have to have natural, okay, than what the fuck this is over here.
Yep.
Because when it comes to this natural, they not bathing, they not washing clothes, they not doing certain shit. You know what I'm saying? They not doing nothing of such a thing. No such a
So how
thing.
does
No
that
such a thing. Oh,
translate into the spaces of like, okay, because most of the time, well, that's my version of a successful man, but like all that stuff would be done for her, essentially. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
how do you get like in that vein though? You know?
You mean like far as that look or what you talking what you
I
mean?
think I'm confusing myself. The bubbles. The bubbles.
I see what you're saying. Like how do you translate your natural being a black woman into a space that's not necessarily meant for that or what?
Being a natural, how do you get into a space or a room? with a rich, successful man. Like, you know,
Uh,
like
yeah.
that is still not the beauty standard. So being a natural girl,
Okay, I think we're getting okay. I see what you're saying. See, that's what I'm saying too. It's a confusion. It's a ball of confusion where bitches put all that shit in there. You got this boho look, and I'm not trying to fit nobody. I'm just saying what we're saying. You got a boho look, you got a natural look, and you got a scavenger. I'm finna go run down the street look, right? Then you got the thin line between I'm just wearing my hair naturally curly. I'm just doing natural shea butter oil lotions. I'm doing natural shit like that. I'm doing natural things. No paradigms, no parables in my hair. I'm doing natural supplements, things like that. That's a different natural than a bitch not bathing.
being lazy,
And then
basically.
the yeah, being lazy because the reason why it doesn't translate in those rooms well is because you look like the help. When you're looking natural, you look like the help. There's women who have naturally beautiful hair and they wear their natural curls. They're wearing, and I hate to say that that's something that we have to talk about, but your curls are pretty. You have your hair. If you have your hair styled and it's looking nice, then yeah. You can even, I've worn my hair where I've just blown dried out and I put it up real pretty and it's just but it's pretty and it translates and it looks good with the outfit with the dress, you know what I'm saying? That's a different type of natural versus a bitch saying I'm not finna bathe
And I don't
or
wear deodorant.
I'm not gonna wear deodorant or I'm growing hair
No shade, no
30
shade.
feet up under my arms.
No shade, no shade, no shade.
And I mean, you know what I'm saying? And it's different reasons why certain women don't wear deodorant because you do have things like breast
Yeah,
cancer, things like that.
yeah,
Some people
yeah,
are allergic. That's totally
yeah.
different. But if you just out here
But
being a bitch, doing a
they
bitch,
still find natural ways to deodorize themselves. You know what I
exactly.
mean?
They find food, they drink chlorophyll. It's certain things they do. But it doesn't translate well because your man doesn't want to bring you somewhere and you're looking like the help. And then you're the topic of conversation. Oh, his bitch funky. Oh, his bitch looks stupid. Or, oh, I can't get past the fact that she, whatever. I'm not saying look like a colonizer because that's not cute at all. I'm saying you need to own your look.
So is it safe to say that if you are not being approached by a man, it's because you are lazy? I
If you're not
mean,
doing nothing, yeah.
that's what
But
it
if you're a
sounded
woman,
like.
yeah. But then what? But then when you do get approached, you're gonna get a lazy man, and then you're gonna be mad about the fact that you got a lazy man, but you was lazy when you went out in the world with it.
You are what you attract, right?
Like we're how old are we? We're old enough to know energy goes out with us. We know that
Not
when you're
everybody
having a good
knows.
day, huh?
Not everybody knows, or some know it and they just don't believe.
Make and that's the problem. The belief and not understanding how two things can be true. But you know this, we have been outside plenty of time.
Yeah.
And days we've been like, we finna get everything free. And everything come free. Days, you know what I'm saying? Days where we're like, okay, well, you know, we're gonna do this and that, we're gonna do this and that, and the shit happens. We make shit happen. I know if I go outside and I'm just running to the Walgreens, I don't have nothing on, no makeup, nothing, I'm just looking like whatever. I am not trying to look like I am not in the gold mine to be approached. And any man that approaches me, unless I just know this man got money or something like that, but any man that's approaching me looking like that, you're not gonna be able to handle me on a good day, baby. So I definitely don't want you because you playing because you think because to me I'm like this motherfucker think I'm stupid and like and dumb or something like and he know I'm just running up in here against something.
So who do you think gets approached more? Pretty girls or mid or ugly girls? Well,
Um,
I hate to say ugly. I ain't gonna say
they are.
that.
Um, you can say you can say they get approached for different reasons. Ugly girls, okay, whatever. Low standard girls, ugly girls, because some ugly girls are approached for different reasons. Because when you're ugly, you got money, then you're being
Or
approached
ugly
because
with a
you're ugly because
body.
of money. Yeah, with a body, like you know what I'm saying. So it's one or two things, and you can say certain women are getting approached because they look stupid, they look vulnerable, they look like they don't take care of themselves, and they look like you can easily take from them because they're not given to themselves. So they look like they're easily being able to be take from, okay? Then you have the group of women who just either have a body or and that's fine if you just have that, you don't have a list, because sometimes you can kinda get between some of that. But and sometimes you don't even have to and I'm not saying like a body like you gotta have a BBL body. I'm
Right.
just saying
You could just be
you're just a
proportioned very
body.
nice, yeah.
Yeah, or you can be a skinny mini,
Oh, you
or
just a
you can
warm
just
body to
be
be next to,
just a
yeah,
warm body. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. You're just a warm body, so you're just getting approached to be fucked on.
yeah.
So that's what that is. And then this nigga is just fucking you because he's just fucking you, okay? And then you have the girls, the women who they know that they want, that they desire. And the reason why they may not seem like they're getting approached is because it's gonna take so much for that man to get to you, boo. Because you're the one that's keep getting away from him. You like ski, you like this, and you're not dodging nothing because you're going through your life. And your
Mhm.
shit is getting easy for you because you're not worried about shit. You're getting your money, you're getting your bag, you're getting your makeup, you're getting your house, you're getting your clothes, your cars, your whatever your shit you want.
Styling your
You know what
life.
I'm saying? You're balling
Mhm,
out of control. You're having fun. You know
mhm.
what I'm saying? You're even with new people and friends that are wanting you to stay on that level. You know what I'm saying? Because that's nothing about friendships. Like if people don't want to see you grow, you need to let them go because they people want to see you there with them
Yeah.
because they say it's lonely at the top, but people do want to have there's friends like it's a lot of number one spots, but those number one people have to be friends eventually too. You know what I'm saying?
What it
So
sounds like you're saying, though, is basically you need to style your life, and that's where your
yeah,
girl comes into play.
yeah, yeah,
I help people
yeah.
style their lives, and
Hmm.
that leads us into the next segment, actually. Um,
Yeah.
let's talk about a little approachability strategy. So I like to think that there's, like you were saying, soft energy, and then there's like hard energy. And it's like easy to tell facial expressions, posture, even your presence. Like, you know how like
Yep.
somebody could walk in and you just feel it in your chest, like, dang, what's wrong with them? Like, I feel like as women, we gotta watch that because sometimes we just, I ain't gonna say we have an attitude for no reason. I ain't gonna say that. But literally how you carry yourself, how you walk into a room. Are you up straight? This goes back to like charm school. You know, shoulders
Yeah.
back, head up.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you walking straight?
Yes, that in itself will get you approached or not approached, you know? But I just feel like I said at the top, I feel like most women do not embody true feminine energy anymore. I feel like the art of being female has
Mhm.
been like diluted so much because of the things that we have allowed to go on as far as transgenders. Um, and I can't like even just place the blame fully on them. As women, we wear wigs, we do hard contours to our face, we do our eyebrows big, we wear
Hard
veneers, we do
contours.
BBLs, we were heavy into the shapewear, like all that stuff. And all the things that aid us to look how we want to look are also available to the men who want to look like us. And I feel like with the lace fronts, and you know what I mean? Like all of that, like we made it easy for them to compete. And so how you gonna let a man out woman you?
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna ask you. Where how do you like what do you how do you keep your true woman energy? Because men have and I'm not it's nothing against that community, but I'm saying it has been a threat to some of us as women when those men that are on that line of truly saying that they are more important than a natural woman that they're mimicking.
You know why men are so great at being women? Because they're
Because that's what
selfish. They're
yeah.
selfish. Women are not selfish. Like we always put everybody else before ourselves. And so with that being said, sometimes we put our femininity on the back burner because we are the backbone of the family and we working and we trying to help Ray get his business off the ground and we being a ride or die and all this other shit. Or sometimes a nigga not even working and you're the one working
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah,
too
yeah, yeah,
tired to
yeah,
take the extra time. You would rather sleep than to
yeah,
get up and do your makeup if you choose to, or even comb your goddamn hair. Some of us give
yeah,
up our entire lives for our children, which is I think is a bunch of bullshit because it's just like,
exactly.
why do we have to sacrifice ourselves? Why do you feel the need to sacrifice yourself for the well-being of everybody else? If you are not taking care of you, if you are not happy, if you another thought just came in. My dude said that I'm high maintenance. And you know what? I was like, maybe I am. Because he
Love
was
that.
like, you're your most happiest when your nails are done, your feet are done, you got a wax. Da, da, da. And I was like, you know what? I am.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm no
yeah,
longer gonna be like, no, no, those things that make yes, they do make me happy. It makes me happy when I go to the bathroom and I pat
yeah,
myself and there's no hair there. That makes me fucking
yeah,
happy. It makes me
I agree.
happy that I can do this. It makes me happy.
You can do
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
It does.
yeah,
Like when I scroll
yeah,
on my phone, the scroll is so much crisper and better when I got my done.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
there's nothing more than the thrill of getting a new wig in the mail, honey. Oh, it arrived. It's here. Do you love it?
Yeah, and I love going to get my hair done every 2 weeks, love it going down my back, and you already know I got a whole new thing I'm finna do, so I'm finna rock y'all worlds in a couple weeks, baby. Cause
It's so
baby,
great being a
I love my
woman.
hair,
And I just
yeah.
feel like if you do
I love being
nothing
a black
else,
woman.
yes, if you do nothing else for yourself, learn and master the art of being a woman. Once you do
Yeah.
that, your life will take off. I promise
And
you.
that's where you get a lot of more money too, when you're becoming your own woman and your energy. And women need to understand too, you guys, women, we need to sleep. You need to, because that was my thing I was going to ask you about when they talk about regulating nervous systems. Like, I know they talk about going to sleep, but what are things like, I know like even like it's like being a lifestyle coach, like what are things that you have to do to regulate your nervous system, especially after like talking to people and giving advice?
You have to first, and everybody says it, but everybody says it because it's absolutely fucking true. You have to be able to sit with yourself in silence with no distractions. You need to just be able to face yourself, face your thoughts, and let your thoughts pass. Meditate, 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 meditate. And people be like, oh, I can't meditate. I don't know how to meditate. I think of things when I meditate. You're supposed to think of things when you
Yeah.
meditate. However, you don't hold on to it. You let the thought
Yeah.
pass like a cloud passing you in the
Yeah.
sky. That's how you meditate. Sometimes
Yeah.
meditating is focusing on that one thought, on that one thing, or maybe it's a plethora of things that you're supposed to think of for that session, but you have to grant
Yeah.
yourself grace. And as women, we do not give ourselves enough grace because we're constantly always on to the next. Okay, what is the next task I have to do? I have to do this. Oh, for some reason, we got to be booked and busy.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Even like on a job or like just in like, yeah, like I hate like the trauma of on the weekend, you still gotta be doing something. Like, no, you gotta be sleep.
Why are we
Or
grinding?
the why are we grinding? Like, I hate to say it, cut some of that religion out. I know y'all want to go church and shit. Cut some of them
Honey,
weekends. I understand, baby. You don't need to go. I hate to say it. I'd rather for you to go kick it and relax.
or all the running. Oh, I gotta do this for the church.
All,
I gotta do that
all
for the
the
church.
running.
I gotta do this for the school. I gotta do this for the PTA. I gotta bake these cookies. I gotta go set this up. And if that's what you
Fuck
want
them
to do
kids.
not get me wrong.
Fuck them
If that's
kids.
what you like to fill your schedule with and that fulfills you, by all means, Sister Honey Love Boo Boo, go do it. However, do not complain, talk about, I just don't feel like myself anymore. I just don't know. He doesn't look at me
I
like how
don't
he
know
used
why
to
I
look at
gained
me.
900 pounds.
He used to look at me totally different. And we used to do things and now we don't do.
And women need to understand sometimes babies are for you to be distracted so the man can get back to his life. He gave you that baby so you can shut the fuck up and do what you want to do. That's a lot between these stars and these sports players. A lot of times they giving you something to do. They'll give you that baby. They don't mind nutting up in your ass and nutting up in your coochie. But they're saying that I'm giving you this baby so you can shut the fuck up. This is going to give you something to do today because men know babies are a time. They take money, they take effort, they take nurturing. You got to grow them. They're like plants. You know what I'm saying? So they know that. So a lot of times you got to watch when a man is putting a lot of babies on you too, or that they're doing that and they are doing that so you can either be one trapped, two, shut the fuck up and get the hell away from him because he just needs you as a legal authority for if anything happens to his ass, he knows you a stupid bitch or you a
Ooh.
bitch with these babies that will come because he thinks that one or either you or one of these children will come get him,
Hmm.
regardless of how fucking crude and disgusting he is as a person.
Wow, cleared.
You gotta watch these fucking babies with these men. I'm not saying everybody is horrible, but but 75% of this bullshit that's going down, that ain't it, baby.
Mm,
That ain't it.
mm,
That ain't it.
mm.
You can do what you want to do with your body, with your coochie, fight for your life.
So while you out there wondering why you not being approached, please keep all this in mind for when you do get approached the long way around. Honey, it's so much like it's dangerous to like if you're in that mind frame of why am I not being approached? Like sometimes women can take that and like it'll lead you to some bullshit because you so
Yeah.
thirsty. You just whatever little piece of man that approaches you first, you just gonna roll with because
Or you go to the prison hotline, talk about those women. And I know you be having, I know that's where you be like thumping those bitches on the head when you're talking on your page. So we're not going to talk. No, no,
listen,
no.
if they want a little love after lockup, by all means. But you know, different strokes for different folks. I'll say that. Now, if you knew this dude and you was with this dude, he got locked up and you waited for him, that's one thing. However,
Wait.
this new wave with you're actively seeking a dude in jail because let's look at the psychology of it. Why are you seeking a man who has been in prison and has the mind of a prisoner? Now, I am not shading my brothers who are locked down. I am not. It is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Um, I hope they find peace.
For some of them, not
Education,
all of
yeah.
them.
Sometimes they go and they are better for going. You know what I mean? Like it depends on the person. But these women, I feel like you're preying on these men. Let's just keep it a beam.
Yeah.
You're preying on these men
Yeah.
because you feel like, oh, when he get out, he ain't gonna have nothing. He ain't got nobody. His family to tell him, don't nobody mess with him no more. I'm gonna get him up.
I
I'm
can
gonna shine
control
him
him.
up real good. You know what I'm saying? He
I can
mine. He
control
belong to
him.
me. You're a predator, bitch. You're a predator. Oh, he don't know nothing.
And
He
you're
don't know
getting
no
preyed on.
better. He been in jail for 11 years and now I'm finna pick him up. I'm about to pick him up. I already got the J's in the back. I got him an Xbox at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I got him some loud, blah, 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 all that stuff. Because you want him dependent on you. Like a son depends on their mother. You nasty, filthy, dirty bitch.
Nasty.
And then let's not talk about the ones who dog these dudes out once they get in them. If it wasn't for me,
Or dog their kids out for the man to live in the house with them.
somehow I feel like we didn't jump into a whole nother episode. Cause I'm just like, I can go on and on and on about these trifling assholes. I promise you I
I'm
can.
just saying, yeah, because like that lifestyle, like you are in it. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like with these women like that are in it, like, you know what I'm saying? They're approaching you, they're asking you for advice, and you're like,
And that's
why
why I
the
do what I do because these hoes
Mhm.
is tired and they dying to be led. Ain't that what Snoop
They want the
said?
savior.
Listen,
Yeah. Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
But R.
I
Kelly
agree.
locked up.
I mean, girl, they treat a nigga like R. Kelly out here. They be waiting for that nigga to come home.
I am too on a
They
low key.
they
That concert would be so fire. Girl, that concert and don't lie. You know that
Oh, I'm not, cause I may have to I don't know how to feel about that situation, like, I'm not.
did you see them clips on TikTok when they did, like, the top 15 moments of that interview he did with Gayle King? Well, that fool said, "I'm so bad, I'm so big and bad, I keep them hostage, but I let them go down the street to get shoes from their uncle every now and then." Girl, I
Yeah,
fell
yeah,
out
I saw that
laughing.
part.
And I thought about it, I was like, "Damn, he right though." Like, if I'm holding you against your will, why would I let you go to a family member's house?
And let you and then, like, that's what they was saying, like, people were, like, calling them, and he was like, "Well, you dropped her off." Like, let's just y'all, come on, y'all. Y'all been selling children. Y'all been doing stuff.
You know what's
Y'all know.
crazy? You saying that, so supposedly they be eating them too, right?
Yeah, they've been eating
So I
them.
thought about Austin Powers. Get in my belly. I eat babies.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Imma show you this book right here while we up on this subject, because I got a book to show y'all. Hold on, let me get my ass out the chair.
we digressing again, y'all. It's okay.
My bad, my bad,
I'm
my
on
bad,
a
y'all, but
road,
let
my
me
big
just show y'all.
star.
Let me
I'm gonna
show
see my
y'all.
baby on the yard. The detectable nigga. Negro.
The delectable
The delectable.
delectable Negro.
Like delectable like that.
Yeah. This is a book on how they was eating niggas, okay? They even talk about, one chapter is even talking about, hold on, I'll just go to the front. We'll just talk about it from the front. One chapter is even talking about the love of cannibalism in the transatlantic context. But you got to understand, a lot of this stuff is still about the ones over here, because not all, we're not slaves from Africa. You know what I'm saying? So they just want to but however, domestic rituals of consumption, eating that Turner, the hungry nigger. So baby, and it just so happened they end up sending me 2 copies. I don't know why, but the love of cannibalism, a tale of hunger retold. It talks about the complexion of a nigga. It talks about the overlaps, the necessity every day can be repeated. Like, hmm. So eating, baby, you ain't got to tell me nothing. I'm not surprised with all this new shit of this shit they talking about. These are books.
And that's on
Hmm.
confidential. Whew. Since you pulling shit out, we gonna roll into the confidential files. Since you
Go
pulling
ahead.
files out and shit. That's some confidentiality for your ass. What?
Yeah, baby.
I'm not gonna sleep well tonight after you. The
Sorry.
delectable Negro dog. What?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is like a cookbook of how the fuck they was eating us, doing with us. Of course, feeding our babies to the alligator, shit like that. Yeah, it's a cookbook on
Uh-uh.
and like
Cut it.
it's the whole thing.
I'm done. Cut it. Turn the cameras off. I'm done.
It's so sick. It even got footnotes, bitch.
Can't.
I'll just
So,
let you know.
confidential files, everybody.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Is advice. So if you feel like you need some advice from us, if you want our version of advice, you can hit us up in a DM.
Please still.
I'm Cat Styles on Instagram. Cat Styles with two Z's. She's Money Muse on Instagram. Find us. Or maybe we'll see.
Instagram,
I'll get like
TikTok.
somewhere on here.
Yeah.
It'll say it
Yeah, we gotta put like all our social handles on there. Got a
somewhere.
couple.
Hit us up on YouTube, TikTok. I'm definitely Cat Styles on TikTok. Find me on TikTok. Hit me up on there.
I can't wait to get this, like, never mind. I feel like I'm talking with a list.
Oh, I know what she's talking about. I'm about to
Mhm.
order me some grills again, low key. But anyway, digression. You can tell we talk a lot. So like I said, this is the confidential files. Um, one of my other friends reached out to me, sent me a text about this
Mhm.
topic because I do a little research before we actually talk about this shit.
Uh-huh.
And so
Yeah.
she texted me, she said, I go out, I look good, but men don't approach me. What
Mhm.
am I doing wrong? So she dressed to the nines, she got her makeup on, she smelled good, she looked good, she feel good. You know what I'm saying? All of that. And she's still not getting approached.
Where did she go?
Hmm. That's a good
Where
question.
did Like, what time of day did she go somewhere, and where did she go?
Mm, mm,
And what side of town?
mm.
Because I think women make things their fault, and it's not their fault. You're just not using your GPS system properly. You should use it so you can gain more profits and gain personal strength and gain personal, you know what I'm saying? You need to be a GPS for yourself. So where are you going? I mean, because I wouldn't doubt that she wasn't looking good. I wouldn't doubt that she didn't have it to the night. I wouldn't doubt her. I'm just doubting the external.
Good one.
And maybe let's go one step further. If it's not working out in your home city, in your hometown, start taking them solo trips out of town. I'm not saying you gotta like whatever, but I'm saying you can start taking a solo trip or start venturing out a little further into the nicer neighborhoods
Mhm.
or start doing things that are where you can get where you want to go because especially let's just be honest, if you live in a country town or somewhere where
Unless you
or
wanna
even
come
like
on, baby.
yeah,
You need to go somewhere else.
you need to go somewhere else.
Need
Or
to
if
go
you
into
live
the
in a big
city.
city, yeah, or if
Maybe
you live in a
take your
big
butt to the
city,
country.
yeah, that but the big city
Go
may
on to
not
Covington.
have. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? But the big city may not even have your own. You know what I'm saying? It may not have what you need down there. Like
True.
you need to be tactful for where you're going.
Don't limit yourself to your location.
No, no, not at all. Not at all. Like, okay, it's easy to grab a friend and get on a flight, but
Yeah.
even still, just know when you're on that flight and you're with your friend, you both know that your main goal, if you're going to get approached or whatever, and that's why you have to have your friends that, I'm sorry, you got to have your right friends. You got
True.
to have your right friends that know
True.
your goals
No cock
because
blockers allowed.
no, 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 no. No cock blockers. No, oh, I wanted him first, and he was looking at me, and I'm looking at him. It don't matter, bitch. Who get in the bag? He
Hmm.
got a friend. The friend may be back. You never know.
But let's be real though, with that though, because I mean, she's saying she looking good, all that other stuff, but looking good ain't the same as being inviting. Like, what is your energy like? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you could be dressed to the nines, dripped in Gucci and gold, but if you got a stank ass attitude, or if you're giving stank, sometimes they won't approach you.
Or you really need to look at your outfit too, because you may think you look good. And how many times have we heard? I'm not like I said, I ain't down, but how many times have we? No, and
It
me and
looked
you
good
have
in
been
your
out
head.
with.
You was like, I'm gonna put on
Yeah, and
the
that shit looked
red
like a
suede skirt
disaster.
with the red suede halter and my leopard shoe.
Cam, and me and you have been out with plenty group of bitches, and we have sat there and eyed each other like, well, okay, girl.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, like it's getting hot in here. Like I don't.
So basically,
I mean,
what you
it
saying
kind of goes
is
back to what we was talking about earlier. Like you gotta figure out the fuck you're doing.
not only what you're doing, but exactly what you want.
Yeah, what do you
I want
want?
a man. I want 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 a husband. I want a man. And that's exactly what your ass end up getting. A man. A
A man and a
husband.
husband, and it ain't shit.
You don't specify what type of husband, what type of man. You have to be specific, or for some of y'all, Pacific. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to like get down to the nitty gritty. And somebody started telling people to stop making lists of who they want. And I feel like that's when you opened up the floodgates for any fucking thing to come to you. No, bitch, keep your list. If you want a six
Well,
six football player that drives a Maserati, God damn it, it can happen. Dreams come true. But you gotta rise to the occasion, ho. Because it's a responsibility that comes with a 6'6" football player that drives a Maserati.
and you have to remember too, like these other women that are showcasing these type of relationships know that they're making it showing you that it's possible for you too. But also you have to take in consideration, um, like you said, like it's not just your energy, baby. It's your list. Like you like I feel like even with me, like even like if I don't write it down and I don't get specific of what I want, when I start seeing shit up in there I don't like, that's because I
Gotta
didn't
adjust.
specify. I gotta adjust. I
Yep.
gotta adjust that shit. And I don't like that because I'm at the point where like, especially like here on out, if it ain't, if it ain't, I'm like, Ti, if it ain't about the money, but if it ain't like
If it ain't
what
about
I
me, goddamn
say,
it. Listen, it was a
if
few
it
years
ain't, if,
ago,
yeah,
I started saying,
yeah.
I don't want this nigga. I don't want a nigga. If he not prepaid and pre-made, do not come my way. You have to be pre-made. And if you don't know what made is, I need y'all to go watch some of the Godfather movies, some of the Italian mob movies to know what made means. But pre-made and
And
prepaid.
untouched, made and untouched.
Cause don't nobody want an easy ass nigga. I can't stand no easy ass, loose,
No,
goosey ball
no,
ass nigga.
no,
Why your ball so
no.
loose?
Why
Let's
why
talk
you
about
so
that.
loose in the fucking
Y'all like to
balls
talk
in the
about
head?
loose vaginas.
Loose
Let's talk
pussy,
about loose ball.
loose
You
ball,
loose
yeah.
ball ass niggas.
Loose scrotum.
Always smiling and giggling and kiggling with a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
With scrotum, loose scrotum, just hanging as just loose. And it's and then they're like fucked up and dirty.
Why are you spending your life force? And when I say your life force, not only your sperm, but your attention. Why are you splitting your
Mm-hmm.
attention into so many different bitches? And
Yeah.
you wonder
Yeah.
why you can't sleep at night.
Yeah. Why you crazy too? Because you got all those bitches that got niggas on them too.
But again,
And then don't.
we digress. That's a whole nother different
Yeah.
topic, a whole nother different show. Sound like some shit that they need to pay for, actually. But anyway, baby, 'cause this thing is not a game. But
It's not.
so yes, girl, that's your advice.
That's my advice. I first, and it's kind of like now I'm wanting to know what did they have on? What did she have on?
Mm,
Where did she go?
mm,
And what is your goal in a man?
mm,
Because I think women need to understand too, like, men should not be your goal. Or like, I guess my thing is like, why is marriage, why is men, or why is certain things with a man on a hierarchy before you are on a hierarchy with yourself?
hmm.
That goes even with your lifestyle, with your money
That goes
investing.
back to
When
identity, and I feel like how we
yeah.
were raised, and like I
And
feel
it's been
like
identity theft, thinking that you are supposed to be more for somebody else than
before
yourself.
yourself,
That's
yeah.
true identity
Because who
theft.
are you to yourself? So
Yeah.
let's say it confidentially then. Okay. So this is where we say what other motherfuckers are scared to say.
What?
um,
Because I got a lot to say.
so that means that, yeah, we're about to say something that people do not like to admit, don't like to say out loud. They may
Mhm.
think it, but
Mhm.
never say it. I'm just gonna say it. So some women don't get approached because they look expensive, and they get ignored because they look difficult, because, the face is
I'm one
made
of
up,
them.
the hair, the nails, the jewelry, and sometimes, like,
I look taken. I look taken already.
and that's the thing, like, they don't even be knowing sometimes, like, nigga, this might be a $5 outfit from Rainbow. You know what I'm saying?
They look better than they should.
True. But I just feel like, yeah, some women don't get
Yeah.
sometimes pretty privilege gets you not approached. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
but that's what I'm saying. It goes back to where, like, I automatically know when I dress a certain way, I'm not going to get approached by a certain type of thing that I know. So I'm going to put myself in where I know this is accepted and wanted. That's when they're telling women, go to spaces where you're wanted, go to places where you're liked.
Go where
That's
you
how you
grow.
own your room. Go where you grow. Don't, I mean, okay, if you want a certain type of man, and then you got to dress for that certain type of man. But then that's when you're getting male centered, and then you're getting pick me about it, because then you're getting mad because you're not getting picked by the man that you so called want. But then he really don't want the type of woman you are. He don't want you. And women need to understand
My
that.
brain
Yes, you
is
may have a
melting.
vagina. Yeah, you may have a vagina, but niggas will fucking logs. Anything with a hole. You know what I'm
Oh, what they
saying?
make in prison, them they take the glove, whole bunch of gloves
Yeah.
in prison, and they make anything that do this.
Anything that do that. And then like, and look, in prison, so it's so much booty out there, and even the guards are fucking.
Booty is more important
So
than air.
booty. Yeah, booty up in there, even the women with the vaginas, you know what I'm saying? You're not and then you don't need to say, okay, unless you know you're everybody's type and you're universal, which is fine. And unless you're putting that hello, if you're putting yourself out there like that, that's fine. But unless you know that, you know what I'm saying, you need to focus on where the fuck you want to go. Cause there's somebody for everybody, like you said, but you need to be realistic with yourself.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that wherever you are in your category, you won't be the one to look up on that successful weirdo in that area. Not to call him a weirdo or whatever, but in your genre, who's to say you won't be the one to look up?
Yeah.
Who's to say that? But no, you're trying to compete where you don't need to be competing at.
Hmm.
You don't need to be and then understand this too. You really mentally should not be competing.
Because that puts you in
Okay?
a state of lack. But they gotta pay for that. So
And you're acting like a man. Women do like that whole Miss America type shit. That's more masculine if you look at it. I hate to say it. I love beauty pageants. I love bitches. But I'm saying when it comes to shit like that, that's
oh no, since we
masculine
talking about it
energy.
real quick, you know what I can't stand? That fucking pop the
What?
balloon shit. I can't stand that shit. It's like a fucking auction block. Y'all standing up there, letting the master walk down the aisle, tell you what he don't like about you and what he do like about you. See how you
And
hoes just
then,
naturally fall
anybody
into
can
that
create
shit?
that. Yeah,
I
I didn't
hate
know
it.
anybody could create that. I thought it was a whole thing. I didn't know, like, I can go do it right.
I hate it. I hate it.
I hate that. I hate that too.
But
I hate
what?
I hate that women, or even the men, even when the guys are on there,
Yeah, it's like the
it's
auction
like,
block.
yeah, and it's kind of like you're trying to ask people what's wrong with you when really there's nothing really wrong with you. You guys need to stop looking for external. Like, I don't
Chasing
know
it.
how long and
It's
how much
social
more
media
of the
though. It's
dead
that
horse.
dopamine
Yeah,
hit. You know what I mean? I
yeah,
have to
yeah.
constantly have
People
somebody
want the
liking, loving my
compliment.
shit, or I
Yeah,
feel like I'm not
yeah,
hitting on nothing.
yeah.
What a fucking society we live in.
But what's crazy about it is you can have 2 likes on your video, but then you go look at the fucking whatever and you had 1,000 views.
Oh, honey, I will post a picture. I'll get like 15, 16 likes. Let
Yeah.
struggle face, deputy do dog, dippity face bitch post some shit. 200 like damn. That's why I'm like sometimes pretty privilege is not privilege at all. Y'all love making bitches who are pretty feel weird. Y'all love to like
Yeah.
make pretty bitches feel insecure or incomplete.
Yeah. I know I used to get picked on and get made fun of by like little stupid shit. They'll say shit like, "Oh, you got a big forehead," or "Oh, you," and I'm like, "Now," I'm like, "I'm nowhere near have it." And if so, sweetheart, whatever. But I look better than you. Or it be little shit like, I mean, just got made fun, like you know what I'm saying,
Yep. Oh,
like
I know.
hair,
Yep.
just
My
little shit like,
complexion, I used to
oh,
get teased for my complexion
com-
all the time.
get
All the
talked about
time.
like you talk funny or
Yep.
um, just anything, you know what I'm saying? Or because like I'm the smallest one. Like it didn't even matter. Like it didn't even fucking matter. It didn't fucking matter. Like it didn't fucking matter. And then I tell you, like, one of the girls I knew fucked the dude that really liked me, but because she was so easy, and he just,
Uh,
being a nigga,
uh,
you know what I'm saying?
hmm.
But then want to be like, I fucked him. And I was like,
Who hasn't?
he,
Who
and the thing
hasn't?
about it was like you wanted him to treat you wanted him to treat you like he treated me.
Not
That was
gonna
the thing.
happen.
He was taking not gonna happen. Took me on dates, took me to Knott's Berry Farm, took me all over wherever.
Girl.
And then you go fuck him, and then the nigga ain't never seen him. Then like ain't nobody heard from the nigga afterwards because I didn't want to talk to the nigga no more. So it was like,
And with that, we gonna give the final toast.
yeah,
So
be yourself.
position yourself where the life you want actually exists, is what I say.
Love yourself. Yeah, I say invest in yourself.
Oh,
You're your best bet, and I gamble. I do whatever. I have a good time, and I don't let gambling like not like that. But I go have a good time. The best investment is your fucking self. I don't care what it is. If you wanna go get your body done, bitch, go get your body done. If you wanna go do something with your hair, get hair transplant, go get it done. Anything to make yourself look good. I always suggest, though, once you start investing in yourself physically, start with your teeth.
Oh,
Start with your teeth.
yes.
You lose weight that way, if you wanna lose weight, or it helps you more maintain your diet. For me, I don't have a weight issue. My thing was, far as what I'm eating, and it helped me stop like eating certain stuff, and it helped me subconsciously start thinking about my skin a lot more, even though I'm already big on that. But um yeah, like that made a big difference from my teeth. Start with your teeth if you're gonna invest in yourself, and then skin, of course,
Yeah.
but your teeth, your hair, like up start with the head. Start with the head. Start with anything in your head, like get eye surgery so
I
you
say
can
start
see.
with the gut.
The gut is more
'Cause
like
if that gut
supplement.
ain't right
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta
internally, you know what I mean?
excuse
Like,
me. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I ain't
yeah. You
talking
gotta
about
do
like a
that too.
bulge. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like your gut health.
Yeah.
Like, if you not
Oh
having
yeah.
regular bowel movements and like your stomach always in knots or you always
Yeah.
nauseous, like you
Yeah.
can't do
You're
nothing
right.
else if your stomach is not right.
But that goes with your teeth though. So when you're doing your teeth and you're doing that, all that's gonna go together. You're gonna
Yep.
see a big transformation. Your blood pressure, especially black women and black men, don't start that blood pressure shit. Do anything you can to eliminate them trying to, because you're targeted. We're targeted. Do anything you can to eliminate it. And I'm telling you, that alcohol, get that up out of there. And I drink. So, hello. But I'm saying I slowed that down.
Yeah.
I actually eliminated a lot of that alcohol, like especially during times like I eliminated a lot of that. But eliminate that alcohol as much as possible. Get your teeth done, get eye surgery if you can't see, if you're eligible to get eye surgery, get that done. Okay,
Mhm.
start with your head, and like Cam said, the gut health, all that intake, because it's gonna start coming out. Then it's gonna be easier for you to start getting these other things and these other surgeries, because then you have all this other stuff that's taken care of.
Yep.
Because that's this up here is your fundamental. So
Word to your mother.
yeah,
And remember, y'all, this conversation, it stays confidential.
yeah, it
We're
stays
gonna see
between
y'all
us
next
now.
time on the next episode. I'm Cat Styles.
Money Muse.
Hey, we're gonna see y'all next time.
Yep.